the expression of our sincere dissatisfaction of what a grave error was for the University of San Francisco to sell the license of KUSF 90.3 on the dial and asked for that sale to be taken over by a station in Los Angeles for a sum of $3.75 million. As an alumnus of San Francisco, University of San Francisco, and as an elected representative whose border comes right to the touch of where Lone Mountain is, the University of San Francisco, I think it was a travesty that the University of San Francisco did not reach out to a well-known community of very, very creative, thoughtful, brilliant, genius people who for the last 33 years have built a radio station that is not just well known to practically every community throughout San Francisco and the Bay Area, but that has garnered a reputation as one of the finest stations of its kind in the United States and beyond. I think it is important that even though we recognize the limits of our authority and our reach, that we don't stand silent when we think of a mistake of this magnitude has occurred. And that's why I think that this resolution helps outline and illustrate why it would have made more sense, I think, for the University of San Francisco to apply that Jesuit ethic in simply asking in a more respectful way of the community that has so put in their time, volunteer time, and investment of in-kind resources and their own dollars in the caretaking and in the sustaining of that radio station to at least offer the first right of refusal decision to that particular community in a troubleshooting and problem-solving way that I think would have been consistent with the Jesuit power. They did not do that. Instead, what we see is trend that I know scares us because the Board of Supervisors has weighed in when we've seen the subversion of public access TV programming time and time, and we've had to intervene and apply pressure to such institutions like Comcast and others that they do not yank those dollars that are able to make public access still available and available for all communities. The radio dial 90.3 and those very, very, I think, attractive stations that are under the dial of 92 on down are now becoming a real magnet of opportunity and target of corporate interests that are looking to do everything they can to gobble up those stations by asking for sale through the FCC. I think it's important that we come together as best as we possibly can, call attention to the fact that we would like the University of San Francisco and the FCC to rescind this decision and become more of a partner to a problem-solving, I think, approach so that the community be allowed to step up and at least be given the due diligence that I think it so richly deserves in determining if, in fact, can they come together in order to save the University of San Francisco. More notably, the very fact that the University of San Francisco had sold the station, KUSF, to a station in Los Angeles only adds, I think, to the hurt and the fact that it is the kind of programming, in some respect, that we're concerned about that is now lost. When we talk about programming that is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that is airing over 12 languages, those primary and not so primary languages in San Francisco, that has a relationship to 9 consulates in San Francisco that assist with that particular programming, that is cutting edge in its programming for all ages, that with the loss of KUSF, there is literally no other station that I think that can compensate effectively for that well-rounded, I think, benefit that the public certainly will come to appreciate in the loss. Quite simply, this is a loss of a non-commercial station, another non-commercial station that is now being, I think, dashed simply because of the idea of making a profit. That's a mistake. It's also a mistake to deny the community a benefit and resources they've had for 32 years that now all of a sudden will go away. We appreciate the struggles that the University of San Francisco is facing financially. We know that they must be certainly forthcoming in their financial struggles, but the way that this has been managed and the ramifications from them, I think deserves our response. This resolution does just that. I thank the other supervisors for their sponsorship of this, and I look forward to this discussion to continue and to expand and radiate throughout the community and beyond. And I just wanted to say that I attended the forum at the University of San Francisco and spectated and watched hundreds of people come together and try to have a conversation with the president of the university. And I think that there was an attempt to have a reasonable discussion that did not result, I think, in the desired effect. And I think it's important, what I learned from that, witnessing that we still try to encourage the administration to have a reasonable discussion towards an effect that we would like to see in the state of KUSF. Next, I'm submitting and expect